lie to the banker, I lie to the judge. I say I'm doing fine with a mouthful of mud. I lie to my brother when he asks what I've lost. I say it's just a little, I say it's not much. But the bay mare listens by the fence in the rain. She blinks like she knows me, and I say my real name. They don't ask for reasons, they don't keep score. They just turn their ears when I can't hold it no more. I tell the truth to my horses, truth to my horses. I tell the truth to my horses. When the dark comes calling, they don't run away. No, they stay. They know my shame. There's a scar on my shoulder from a knife in a bar. There's a wife in Ohio and a son in a jar. I said I'd come back sober, I said I'd come back right. Now I talk to the pasture most every night. Old black gelding with the white in his face, he stands like a preacher in a clean little grave. The house has its echoes, the phone never rings, but out in the barn I can still say anything. I tell the truth to my horses, truth to my horses. I tell the truth to my horses. When the dark comes calling, they don't run away. No, they stay. They know my shame. If I said it to people, they'd sharpen their words, make a saint from my drinking, make a crime from my hurt. So I swallow the daylight and I ride out alone till the mare and the gelding are the only home I know. I tell the truth to my horses, truth to my horses. I tell the truth to my horses. When the dark comes calling, they don't run away. No, they stay. And they know my shame. I tell the truth to my horses, truth to my horses. Yeah, I tell the truth to my horses. And they carry it away. Dust motes dancing in the sun through the barn door, same way they did when I was 4. Watched Daddy cussing at a stubborn boat, wiping grease on his britches, never felt no jolt. Just the rhythm of his word, steady and slow. Now it's just me and this ghost. The 72 Ford, rust eating at the seams. Engine coughed its last, shattered all his dreams. He said he'd fix her up someday real soon, but that day never came. Just the harvest moon shining down on a promise, cold and bare, like the empty space he left hanging in the air. Don't got time for tears, ain't got no words to say, just this wrench in my hand, chasing shadows away. Every busted knuckle, every stripped out screw is a memory of him come shining through. I'm rebuilding this fort piece by painful piece, hoping somewhere in the steel I'll find a little peace. Pulled the carburetor black with years of grind, felt his calloused hand reaching back through time. Remember him teaching me to check the oil sticks. It's on a good engine, she's a living thing quick to tell you her troubles if you just learn to hear. Now all I hear is silence, loud and clear. Some folks bring flowers, some folks they just cry. Me, I'm breathing in the gasoline beneath this dusty sky, trying to mend what's broken with my own two hands. Understand a little more what it means to be a man, to carry on the legacy even when it aches, for the promises unspoken and the love that never breaks. Don't got time for tears, ain't got no words to say, just this wrench in my hand, chasing shadows away. Every busted knuckle, every stripped out screw is a memory of him come shining through. I'm rebuilding this fort piece by painful piece, hoping somewhere in the steel I'll find a little peace. Built it from pine at the edge of the timberline, set a stove in the dirt and called it enough for a life. But the creek went black before the first thaw came back, and the hens quit laying when the moon hung low and thin. The paper map light, the road gave out in the pines. No one came back when the cold took its time. Too far north, too far north, the fire won't stay lit here. Too far north, too far north, we buried our hope in snow. Too far north. kept jars on the shelf full of beans and herself. Dad split wood till his hands turned the color of old rust. The roof dripped ice on a bed of Sunday white, and the baby cried out at the sound of the night. The dogs went lean, the sky stayed mean. No harvest sound, no mercy found. Too far north, too far north. The fire won't stay lit here. Too far north, too far north. We buried our hope in snow. Too far north. I still see that field under a skin of glass, one bent fence post and a scarecrow's empty laugh. If I close my eyes, I can hear them say, pack what you can, but the thaw never came. Too far north, too far north. The fire won't stay lit here. Too far north, too far north. We buried our hope in snow. Too far, too far north, too far north. Nothing grows in this kind of cold. Too far. Rolling by dusk with a trunk full of frames, glass plates and black cloth, and a road full of names. The widow signs quick by the chapel door. She says, make him look kind, like he was before. I sit on my stool in the cold little room, folded hands on a chair under dim lamp bloom. I hold my breath slow and I lift up the lens. For a second they move, then they settle again. Dead man portraits, dead man portraits. Keep your heart still, keep your eyes open. Dead man portraits, dead man portraits. I make them shine when the town won't. There's a boy in a vest with his boots caked in clay, and a woman in pearls that turn yellow and gray. I fix the hair back, I smooth down the sleeve, then I catch what's left of the life they won't leave. I know every lean of a jog on slack, every pause in the room before I step back. I draw out the curtain, let the lamp burn low, and the stillness gets heavy like fresh winter snow. Dead man portraits, dead man portraits. Dead man portraits, dead man portraits. I make them shine when the town won't. I've seen a saint in a crib and a sinner in cuffs, a bride with a ring and a minor turned dust. I don't ask for their stories, they give me their grace. One blink, one last light, one hard little face. Dead man portraits, dead man portraits. Keep your heart still, keep your eyes open. Dead man portraits, dead man portraits. I make them shine when the town won't. When the shutters go soft and the mourners move on, I pack up the dark and I ride before dawn, with a pocket of ghosts and a new waiting room. Dead man portraits coming soon. The sun bled out behind the ridge. Another day done, another dollar short. Flicker of the TV, a preacher's voice, sounding like a judgment, not a comfort. Dust motes dancing in the single lamp on the kitchen table, scarred and old. Just me and this bottle of half-empty friend, full of stories I ain't never told. Oh, I ain't got no stained glass window, no velvet cushion for my knees, just this amber liquid burning low, and a prayer whispered to the breeze. Yeah, a whiskey prayer, it ain't much, I know, but it's all that's left inside of me. Mama used to say, son, talk to Jesus. She meant on Sunday in a starched white shirt. But my soul's too ragged, my hands too rough, and my heart's been kicked around and hurt. So I uncork the solids, let the fumes rise like incense from a broken altar stone. And I pour out my troubles, my fears, my lies. but it's all that's left inside of me. Sunrise paints the eastern sky just like it did before. Said now there ain't no cattle lowing outside my barn door. Does devils dance where hooves once beat, a rhythm strong and true? Just the wind through withered grass and the sky an empty blue. And I still walk the fence line down from the creek bed to the rise, counting shadows in my mind beneath these weary eyes. 1, 2, 3, the Hereford bull. 4, 5, 6, his favorite cow. 100 head I had right here, but they ain't here now. The drought came on like a thieving hand, stole the green right from the ground. The well went dry, the creek went low, never heard a sadder sound. Sold 'em off each bony frame to a buyer cold and grim. Watched 'em loading up the chutes till the last one disappeared in dim. And I still walk the fence line down from the creek bed to the rise, counting shadows in my mind beneath these weary eyes. 1, 2, 3, the Hereford bull. 4, 5, 6, his favorite cow. 100 head I had right here, but they ain't here now. Some folks say to let it go, move on, forget the past. But how you bury what you built when the memories hold so fast? This ranch, this land, this empty space, it breathes them back to me. Every dawn, every lonely dusk, a ghost herd, wild and free. And I still walk the fence line down from the creek bed to the rise, counting shadows in my mind. Brother Thomas, he preached fire and brimstone every Sunday without fail. Sweat dripping down his temple bone, about the straight and narrow trail. voice would crack, his eyes would gleam when he spoke of the devil's snare. But I seen something under his lectern beam, a glint of blued steel right there. A pistol under the pulpit, Lord, for the shepherd to protect his flock. Or maybe for a different kind of word when the collection plate don't knock. He'd quote from Proverbs, Psalms, and all about turning the other cheek. But his hand did twitch, a silent call for the strength that steel can speak. Oh, Widow Johnson, she'd cough inside, said that man's got a righteous fear. But I watched his shadow long and high and wondered what he held so dear. A pistol under the pulpit, Lord, for the shepherd to protect his flock. Or maybe for a different kind of word when the collection plate don't knock. Came home with dirt on your cuffs and a lie in your throat. Buried the plate by the fence line. Told you, girl, you were broke. But the yard got quiet at sunset when the cold wind swerved and a black shape circled your chimney like it knew what you'd done. For wood, one eye like a nail in your pocket, one wing black as soot. You can shotgun the shadows, you can lock every door, still it waits on the portrait like it's keeping score. Every prayer sounds thinner when the moon goes pale. Every step on the gravel feels a little like jail. You can run from the sheriff, you can run from the law, but you can't outrun that hungry old call. Black wing, stay away. Black wing, mark this day. It circles low for the debt you made. Black wing, stay away. It knows your name, it knows your grave. You see it in the dogwood, you see it in your sleep, at the edge of the field road where the ditch runs deep. And your hands shake at supper when the fork scrapes steel, 'cause guilt is a patient animal and it don't heal. Every prayer sounds thinner when the moon goes pale. Every step on the gravel feels a little like jail. You can run from the sheriff, you can run from the law, but you can't outrun that hungry old call. Black wing, stay away. Black wing, mark this day. It circles low for the debt you made. Black wing, stay away. Stay away. It knows your name. It knows your grave. Now the dawn comes crooked over rusted wire, and the bird sits patient like a judge by the fire. You can swear you're innocent, you can spit on the ground, but the truth has feathers, and it's all around. Black wing, stay away. Black wing, mark this day. It circles low for the debt you made. Black wing, stay away. Stay away. It knows your name. It knows your grave. They laid him down in pine at the edge of Section C. Seams pulled tight at the shoulders like he wore it for a plea. He had one tie, one pair of shoes, one collar gone to gray. Same suit he saved for Sunday, now it's soiled on the cuffs today. Mama said he kept it clean, hanging by the door, for weddings and for funerals and the promise of what's poor. Buried in his Sunday suit, no second chance, no second truth. Sharp as sin and thin as dust, that old cloth gave out on him. Buried in his Sunday suit, and the whole church bowed with him. He wore it to the county line to shake a jobless hand, to bury both his brothers in a red clay patch of land. The sleeves were always shiny, the knees were split with time, but he stood tall inside them like a prayer that wouldn't die. When the preacher read his name, the wind went cold and low, like even heaven knew what that poor man chose to sow. Buried in his Sunday suit, oh, buried in his Sunday. No second chance, no second truth, oh, buried in his Sunday. Sharp as sin and thin as dust, that old cloth gave out on him. Buried in his Sunday suit, pocket change and 2 tears in Mama's eyes. He never owned a better thing, never found a better road, so they zipped him up in saving grace and laid him where the bluegrass grows, buried in his Sunday suit.
Oh, buried in his Sunday.
No second chance, no second truth.
Oh, buried in his Sunday.
Sharp as sin and thin as dust, that old cloth gave out on him, buried in his Sunday suit. And the whole church bowed with him. One suit, one life, one last goodbye, buried in his Sunday suit. Mama left the deed folded in her Bible, 3 acres of dust in a house near the pine. My brother said split it with a grin like a gambler. I said hold your tongue when the lawyer read the line. One son gets the fields, one son gets the name. Both of us got a hunger for the same. We stood in that kitchen on the yellow light, counting up the years like they were a knife. You said you'd take the land, I said you'd take the blame. Then the room went still when he spoke her name. Inheritance, baby, blood on the wheel. Inheritance, baby, who gets the hill? We were born from the same hard-handed flame. Now we're split by the dirt and the dead woman's name. He drove nails in the barn, I hauled feed from the truck. We broke every wheel that we ever could trust. At supper he laughed, but his eyes stayed black. Said there's money in the rafters if you know where to look. I found a tin box under cedar and rust, a photo of us boys and a fist full of dust. We stood in that kitchen under yellow light, counting up the years like they were a knife. I said you take the land, I said you take the blame. Then the room went still when he spoke her name. Inheritance, baby, blood on the wheel. Inheritance, baby, who gets the hill? We were born from the same hard-handed flame. Now we're split by the dirt and the dead woman's name. That night by the fence line, he said, brother, forgive, but forgiveness tastes bitter when the dead can't live. So I buried the box where the dogwoods lean. Now the ground keeps a secret, like it never was seen. Inheritance, baby, blood on the wheel. Inheritance, baby, who gets the hill? We were born from the same hard-handed flame. Now we're split by the dirt and the dead woman's name. Inheritance, baby, the house can burn. Inheritance, baby, but nothing returns. We were raised by the ache, we were made by shame. Now the earth owns us both in the dead woman's name. My daddy said, son, come here, bring that post-hole spade down by the sycamore fence where the clay turned red and gray. He set a boot on the edge and he showed me where to stand. Said, keep your feet apart and work like a grown-up man. First you break the crust, then you let it breathe. Easy on the handles, let the dirt come free. Dig slow, dig deep, keep your head down low. Dig slow, dig deep, where the cold winds go. A man leaves prints, then the rain takes hold. Dig slow, dig deep. That's what Daddy told me. He talked about the pine box sitting in the shed. Said every house got shadows, every heart got dead. He never raised his voice, never once looked away. Just wiped his brow with his sleeve and measured out the clay. First you break the crust, then you let it breathe. Easy on the handles, let the dirt come free. Dig slow, dig deep, keep your head down low. Dig slow, dig deep, where the cold winds go. A man leaves prints, then the rain takes hold. That's what Daddy told me. Years rolled by like thunder, my boy stood by my side. Same red dirt, same old silence, same hard look in his eye. He asked me why we do it. I said, son, don't you know, some things you learn too early, some you never let go. Then the rain takes hold. Dig slow, Daddy's gone now. Clay still turns red. My boy grips that handle, and he learns what's left unsaid. The old green silo, rust on the ladder rails. My truck's still in the ditch, your tail light through the hail. You stood by the gate with your hands down, I stood there with mine on my belt. The moon cut the field in two, like it knew what we both felt. No dogs barking, no church bells ringing, just a wind in the weed and a black crow singing. Your jaw said heart of stone, mine held up by spite. Both of us too proud to run, both of us too close tonight. At the old grain silo, we held our ground. At the old grain silo, nobody backed down. Dust in our throats and the truth too slow. At the old grain silo, that's where the night went cold. Your brother's name was on my tongue, my father's blood was on yours. We've been counting no debts since the slats fell off the doors. You said walk away now, I said you first. Then the metal on the silo seemed to hold our curse. No gunshot, just the ticking of the tower. Two men in the dark with the same sick power. Your eyes stayed locked on mine, like a nail in pine. I could hear my heart hammer out the time. At the old grain silo, we held our ground. At the old grain silo, nobody backed down. Dust in our throats and the truth too slow. At the old grain silo, that's where the night went cold. Then the storm rolled in from the county line. Rain hit hard on the tin. You lowered your hand, I lowered mine, and we both let go of the sin. At the old grain silo, we held our ground. At the old grain silo, nobody backed down. Dust in our throats and the truth too slow. At the old grain silo, that's where the night went cold. Grain silo, we were both alone. At the old grain silo, all that rust was bone. The field kept watch and the crows still know. At the old grain silo, that's where the night went cold. Back row pine, cracked and scarred by a boot heel and a pocket knife. I knew that pew before I knew how to pray with my eyes open wide. Mama Mama sat near the aisle up front. I kept to the wall, kept my head down low. The preacher said, son, come on in, but shame had a grip I couldn't let go. And I heard that hymn roll slow, like a rope around my throat. Every Sunday, ever since, I was there, but I wouldn't go in. Sinner's pew, where the bad blood knelt with the good. Sinner's pew, at the back of the church. I was loved, I was lost, I was half on my knees. Sinner's pew was the only place left for me. Wedding ring hidden in a drawer, a flask in the truck by the county road. I learned how to lie real soft so the whole damn town would never know that I sang loud on the way to church, then cursed myself before the amen. I kept my sins in polished boots and wore them in like an old black hen. And the choir rose up like smoke through the summer dust in the windows. Every note said, come on home, but I kept one foot in the back row. Sinner's pew, where the bad blood knelt with the good. Sinner's pew, at the back of the church. I was loved, I was lost, I was half on my knees. Sinner's pew was the only place left for me. And one night I came in late with a split lip and a shaking hand. I slid my shame beside the wall and I let it rest in the house of God. No thunder, no holy fire, just a woman with a folded hand. She said, boy, this seed ain't cursed. And for the first time I understood. Sinner's pew, where the bad blood knelt with the good. Sinner's pew, at the back of the church. I was loved, I was lost, I was half on my knees. Sinner's pew was the only place left for me. The porch light burned all night on a yellow folded page. It had your name in ink, but it came the day I prayed. Mama said a plate for you, then she turned it to the wall. Said the mailman drove on by like he never seen it at all. I held that envelope like it still had your hand, stamped too many miles away, too late to understand. Parole letter late, parole letter late. You were almost home when they shut that gate. Parole letter late. Your boots still sit by the door, dust in the seams and toes. I keep your old keychain just to hear the jingle note. The county road got quiet the day they calmed me down. Said your cell door opened wide when your heart quit on the ground. I held that envelope till the corners split apart, like a promise made of paper and a hole inside my heart. Parole letter late, parole letter late. You were almost home when they shut that gate. Parole letter late, parole letter late. I read your freedom with a graveyard shake. Now I fold it back up slow, put it under your old Bible, next to the picture of the boys and the watch you sent from trial. If heaven keeps a mailbox, let it land there right before the words go cold, before the morning light. Parole letter late, parole letter late. You were almost home when they shut that gate. Oh, parole letter late, parole letter late. I read your freedom with a graveyard shake. Parole letter late, parole letter late. Too late for the door, too late for the wait. He rolled in on a Monday in a dust blue Ford, shook the preacher's hand like he'd been here before. Bought a round for the farmers, left his hat by the door, smiled at my mama like he'd known her years. Said he'd seen hard weather, said he'd done his share, talked real soft like a prayer in the air. And the courthouse door started swinging wide when he said my name with those kind eyes. Oh, that church bell smile got the whole town leaning. Church bell smile got us all believing. He kissed every worry right off the wire. Then it burned through the back road like a house on fire. Church bell smile, church bell smile. He fixed Mr. Dalton's fence in the snow one dawn, carried Mrs. Green her groceries in her lawn, and taught the kids to whistle by the feed store pump. Left the Bible open and a silver cup. Never missed a supper, never raised his voice. Felt like good luck with a gentleman's choice. But my foolish talk. Oh, that church bell smile got the whole town leaning. Church bell smile got us all believing. He kissed every worry right off the wire. Then it burned through the back road like a house on fire. Church bell smile. Church bell smile. Now the pantry's bare and the money's gone. Sheriff found his suit on the county lawn. No one saw him leave till the pasture dawn. Just a red mud track and the smell of smoke. Oh, that church bell smile left the whole town reeling. Church bell smile took what we were feeling. He kissed every worry right off the wire. Then it burned through the back road like a house on fire. Church bell smile. Church bell smile.
The pews stay half empty. The paint peels off the hall. Baptist signs are leaning like they're waiting on a fall. I wore the collar 30 years, preached hope to a room of dust. Now the bell don't call the people. Whiskey's what I trust. The diner shut down in April. The mill went black by June. I kept telling men to hold on, but that line ran out too soon. Now the highway keeps on moving like it never knew my name. And I'm standing in that pulpit with a bottle for my shame. Whiskey took my good hands first, then it took my wife and son. It took the words I used to lean on, took the light out of every room I loved. I used to say grace plain and slow. Now I just stare at the floorboards fall. Whiskey took my good hands first, and then it took it all. First swallow felt like shelter when Mama died that fall. Just enough to mute the silence, just enough to numb it all. Then it was 2, then it was 4, just to make it through the day. Now I pour before the sunrise and I drink the morning away. The county keeps on thinning, the fields are brown and bare. I told them there'd be answers, but I left them hanging there. Oh, what's left when the well runs dry and the last truck leaves the stand? I got a Bible on the table and a bottle in my hand. Whiskey took my good hands first, then it took my wife and son. It took the words I used to lean on, took the light out of every room I loved. I used to say grace plain and slow. Now I just stare at the floorboards fall. Whiskey took my good hands first, and then it took it all. Mama said some things will hollow you if you keep them close too long. I thought I could outlast the bottle, but I was wrong all along. If there's mercy past that water Whiskey took my good hands first, then it took my wife and son. It took the words I used to lean on, took the light out of every room I loved. I used to say grace, plain and slow. Now I just stare at the floorboards fall. Whiskey took my good hands first, and then it took it all. Steeple leans in the evening, the road goes still and gray. I lock the church and leave the key while the bottle drinks the day. He wore that star-like bone pinned to his denim coat, carried a Bible in the truck and a flask in the door. His boots knew every lane past the creek and cattle fence. He wrote down names in pencil, then he burned the evidence. And the paper trail ran thin by the light in his kitchen sink. He kept a lockbox full of lies and a smile that made men blink. Sheriff, sheriff, you dug too deep. Sheriff, sheriff, now the dirt won't sleep. More secrets than outlaws under those pines. Sheriff, sheriff, you buried mine. There was a boy from Whole Road found by the rusted gate. 2 shots in the June grass, and the coroner called it fate. The sheriff signed the ledger with a hand that never shook. Then he fed the town a sermon from the back room of his book. Every widow got a warning, every drunk got sent on home. But the names he kept in mason jars still rattle through the bone. Sheriff, sheriff, you dug too deep. Sheriff, sheriff, now the dirt won't sleep. More secrets than outlaws under those pines. Sheriff, sheriff, you buried mine. At the edge of the orchard, where the blackbirds won't land, I found the badge he lost that night, still clutched in his hand. And the grave he marked for one man held 3 more under clay. A whole town learned the hard way what his silence had to say. Sheriff, the truth don't die. Sheriff, sheriff, it just bides time. Bides time.
Gone gray out past the bend, fence post lean like tired old men. I got a note in my shirt, pocket fold, same torn edge, same debt, same code. The bank man's truck came once last week. He looked right through me when he speak. Now the fields of teeth, the sky won't sleep, and the earth keeps every promise cheap. Hear that wind hit the barn again, like a fist on a rusted tin. Every loose thing lifts and turns, and the whole damn county learns. Dust on the ledger, dust on the floor. You can't hold less when the sky wants more. Dust on the ledger, dead in my name. The storm takes first and leaves the same. Mama's ring and the cigarette box blue. Pawned it once, then I pawned it too. Truck won't crank and the mare went lame, but the bill comes calling just the same. I tried to pray with my hat in hand, tried to make peace with the broke down land. And that black wall rolled over the ridge and buried my hopes in a ditch. Hear that wind hit the barn again, like a fist on a rusted tin. Every loose thing lifts and turns, and the whole damn county learns. Dust on the ledger, dust on the floor. You can't hold less when the sky wants more. Dust on the ledger, dead in my name. The storm takes first and leaves the same. If I sell the house, if I sell the ground, what's a man worth when the rain stays down? I got a hungry dog and a cracked front step and a table full of things I can't forget. Dust on the ledger, dust on the floor. You can't hold less when the sky wants more. Dust on the ledger, dead in my name. The storm takes first and leaves the same. Dust on the ledger, ain't no cure, just a long dry road in a locked up door.